Dragged us out onto the street and sent in those guys in hazmat suits. Started taking a bunch of samples, talking about infection vectors and a bunch of shit I didn't understand. I think that woman was in charge, Captain Montresor or something. Not like she looked at us.
That's it right up there. Make yourselves at home.
Thanks. You don't know what this means to us.
How's it going back home?
Looks like we have an issue in the kitchen.
All things considered, I think we're doing pretty okay. The new hands will go a long way. And I gotta admit, knowing we're not the only ones that made it, feels pretty good.
There's still a few things to do out there.
You know anything about this Ray guy?
Yeah, he's kind of a local big shot. Owned a bunch of businesses in Marshall, served on the county commission, that kind of thing. A lot of people used to say he was crooked, but nobody ever proved anything. All I know is when my dad's insurance wouldn't cover my treatment, Ray shows up at our place one night with an envelope full of cash. Tells my dad not to worry so much. Just remember me in November. It was $10,000.
A lot of money for a county commissioner.
Yeah, well, I don't know where he got it, and I don't really care. Ray's a good guy in my book.
Up here. Glad you made it. Hope this wasn't too far out of your way. I like to come up here sometimes to think. Really gives you a sense of the big picture, you know. Go ahead, have a look. Take it in. My family's got deep roots in this town. My grandpa started with nothing but the deed to a few dozen acres of empty wilderness. He spun it into a lumber empire that put all 4 of his kids through college. My father took that education and gave back to this town. Miguel Santos was the first Latino mayor Marshall ever had. Did you know that? Community, you see. That's what matters, now more than ever. All of us together, doing our own thing, but helping our neighbors when they need it. Marshall's seen some pretty bad times, and some good. But my family's always done our part to help her through the bad and make the good even better. The way I see it, this whole thing is just another bad time. And I just know my daddy and granddaddy are looking down at me right now saying, Raimundo, you've got to do the right thing. So that's what I'm doing. Just helping out any way I can. You need supplies, I can arrange a trade. You need a car, I can hook you up. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. You've probably got a lot on your mind. You don't need old Ray talking your ear off. Tell you what though, give me a little while to put something together. A sort of a welcome to the neighborhood present. I'll give you a call when it's ready. See you then?
Sounds good.
Perfect. You stay safe out there.
I'm there. I'll take a look around. Spotted a weird one. Spotted a weird one. Gotcha. Looks like that's all there is to see.
We might be able to hold off another attack, if we're lucky. We might want to set up a few more outposts.
Maybe later. Okay, looks like no zombies were close by. Nice.
How'd you feel about helping us do a little Zed-related house cleaning?
I think we could hold this place.
I feel like we just got settled. You sure about this?
Yeah. I'm pulling the trigger on this outpost.
Got that little present ready for you. Come on out and meet me when you've got the time.
All right, I'm in the area.
Find yourself a good high vantage point. You're gonna be doing some spotting for us.
I need a breather. I got nothing left.
See a horde? Sing out.
Duck and cover, folks. Done and done. Tell Eric he owes us. We have smoke. I say again, we have smoke. Duck and cover, folks. Package delivered. Have a nice day.
So, you gonna go talk to Joe Wilkerson?
I'll check this out next.
You can't do everything yourself. Come home and rest. Somebody else can pick up the slack.
Well, what do you think?
It's a car. It's for me?
Sure, why not? I've amassed a fair little collection since this business went down. I can spare one for a new friend. It's all about people pulling together, after all. And, speaking of pulling together, I wonder if you wouldn't be able to do me a favor. The folks out at the old Ballard homestead have been having trouble with one of their trucks. I happen to have some parts to spare, so I was figuring on running them out there. Don't suppose you'd be interested in taking this little beauty for a test drive?
Sure.
I knew I could rely on you. By all means, you drive. It's not too far. Handles like a dream, doesn't she? I had one just like her as a younger man.
Whatever you say.
Oh, yeah. This takes me back. An open road, wind in your hair, pretty girl sitting next to me. All that's missing is classic rock on the radio. Say, you want to try something really cathartic? Head up this way. I want to show you something. There we go. See those zombies? Let's run the bastards over.
You lost me.
Come on, it'll be fun. Take out some of your aggression. Blow off steam. Trust me, this baby can take it. Let's get these bastards. Might as well take care of this batch too. That never gets old, does it? Okay, come on. Let's get back to it.
Hey, Ray. Good to see you.
Howdy, folks. Heard you were having some engine troubles. Figured I'd drop by with some spare parts and see if we can't get the old girl back on her feet.
Thank you.
Don't even worry about it. I'm happy to help. Say, you got any spare lumber in your barn there? I know some folks who are running a little short.
Oh, yeah, sure. Help yourself.
Don't mind if I do, thanks. As for you, you take care out there. And enjoy the ride. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Things are starting to sound pretty urgent. I don't know how long our friends can hold out. Do what you can.
I'm not sure how much I've got left.
You may be gripped with doubt, exhausted and afraid. You may think this is all futile, and we won't see another dawn. But I believe that you have been chosen for greater things. We won't just survive. We will rise and be the birth of a new civilization. When your purpose falters, remember that.
Appreciate it.
I think you knew all of that in your heart already. Sometimes we just need someone else to give voice to it.
I'm headed out.
Copy that. Duck just spotted a new group of survivors. Feel like checking this out?
Talk to the boys if you're looking for a trade. I'm busy here.
We've been hearing some rumors on the CB. People out looking for supplies getting robbed. Stuff like that.
I see. And you're the law on this matter, are you?
More like a concerned citizen.
Well, your concern is noted. But we haven't had any problems here. We look after our own.
And you wouldn't know anything about this, would you?
Take a walk with me, will you? Let me see if I can't explain how things are. Funny thing about people, they don't much like to challenge their assumptions. Now, me and my brother, we done pretty well for ourselves in all this. Other folks see that, and, well, it is in the character of very few men to honor, without envy, a friend who has prospered. Aeschylus said that. And an envious man is a man who will spread rumors about his neighbors.
Right. Because normally, gun-running moonshiners are such upstanding citizens.
Because we're businessmen. It's all about seeing the long game. Rob a man, and he'll give you what he's got in his pockets. You sell him what he wants, though, what he needs, and he'll keep on coming back to give you everything he has.
Did Aeschylus say that too?
Here, let's ask Mickey. Mickey, our friend here's curious if we've been stealing from our fellow survivors. Seems there are rumors to that effect.
Shit. If we was, wouldn't be anybody to spread no rumors.
See? Nothing to it. Now why don't you run along, and if we hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
find anything out?
Job denied it. But I'm pretty sure they know something about it, at least.
Perfect. Our friends and neighbors. What should we do?
I think for now, we just tell our runners to stay extra sharp. We don't want to antagonize the locals if we don't have to.
All right, I'll let everybody know. You watch yourself out there, too.
I could use some food.
Cut it out.
Is your eyes still tripping, Jason?
Hey, over here.
Things are starting to sound pretty urgent. I don't know how long our friends can hold out. And time's not exactly on our side, if you know what I mean.
Hey, I'm not greedy. You help me out, and half of anything we get is yours. Let me know if you want to head back together. How about you? All right, be ready in a minute. Don't let him in! You've got that one! I'm lucky they didn't hear that. Don't let him in! one more sweep. Make sure everything's clear. I found some supplies. Send runners for pickup.
Okay, I'll round up everybody that's available.
Cover me! All quiet here. Don't let him in! Heads up. Bag's almost full. Don't let him in! I'm already loaded down here. Don't let him in! Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Lead the way. Guess I'll follow you. Let's move. It's done. Here you go, as promised.
You know, if we don't help out soon, it may be too late. Do what you can.
We've had to hold up.
They're in a tough spot. Can you give them an escort?